it's Bernie here from Stampin'Up, and welcome back to my craft room. It's so good to have you here. This week we're going to be playing with Stampin' Up! Write markers. Here are the three we're going to be using, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun making this background, and I'm going to show you how you can create these gorgeous details using Stampin' Up! Write markers and some vellum. And I want to show you that you don't have to use alcohol ink blending pens on vellum. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you another card that I've made with the exact same color combination, and to show you how it looks if you change it up with these three different colors. So, what colors are we using this week? So I am using Fresh Freesia, Moody Mauve, and Misty Moonlight. And the only time I'm going to be using my ink pads is to stamp the sentiment. And you may be wondering what I have used for that sentiment. I have used the textured floral stamp set. And there it is, Every Thought Makes You Smile. And I've used the dies, these independent dies, to cut out the little floral detail. So we're going to have a lot of fun because I'm going to keep some things constant, such as the white in the background. And the white in the background was actually die cut from a piece of scrap that I had from my embossing paste that I made on the video for you. And the link for that video should be showing right now if you're interested to go and have a look at that. So for this very exciting class, which is going to have to be super quick because my battery's not that high. So you're going to need a normal base, card base of 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you will need to burnish that well so that, and you'll see I've got the orientation is a landscape card this time, but you can do it portrait if you want. So set that card to the side, and then you're going to need a piece of basic white, approximately 3 1/2 by 5, for the detail at the back. And I'm going to show you on a piece of scrap basic white how I created that. So you're going to need a clear block. I used a very big clear block for this. I think it's the clear block E. And you're going to use your Stampin' Up! Write markers. So for this one, I am going to use my Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to use the bullet tip for that. And you can't really see it on here, but you're just going to scribble all over with the bullet, and then you'll need a source of water, and I'm once again using my spritzer, and I just want to get everything out the way. Just have a cloth to dry that up. So I'm just going to lightly spray, so you should hopefully be able to see the water on there, and then I am just tipping it over, placing my clear block mount down onto the cardstock and just giving it a nice firm press, and then going to lift that up and just dab off any excess if you need to. And I would suggest that you set that to the side to dry, or you can use your heat tool gun to just speed that process up. But for the purpose of our video today, I already did mine, and have a look there. There's a little bit of interest there where the write markers didn't go all the way through, and I think that's amazing. I'm quite happy with that actually. I'm just going to mount that then on the back of that piece of cardstock with my liquid Tombow. Sometimes I've been using a more stable glue if the water has caused the cardstock to warp slightly. So just see what works best for you. Fantastic. All right, now let me show you how I created these little flowers. I think they're really pretty, and again, each time they are going to come out looking different. So for these flowers, you can already see I've been playing. I'm using the right marker in Misty Moonlight, and I'm using the broad tip once again. And I literally just went from side to side to side to side. Now, a lot of video tutorials, you'll often see them using alcohol inking, blending pens, and then they'll spray it with isopropyl alcohol, and that gives a completely different look. But I've actually been playing a lot lately just using right markers, and the results have been amazing. And then you don't even need to spray it. So what you're going to do there is you will just place your die over each of those pieces, and then once you've done that, you will have this beautiful, let me just show you, these gorgeous cuts. So moving that out the way, so we've got this blue, and this was done in the Moody Mauve, that's the one. And then we've got the white over here that I die cut. So we can assemble this card very quickly because it actually is a very, very quick card to put together. So let's get that done. And I'm going to apply the rule of thirds. So I'm going to be putting my bits all together on the corner over here. I've already gone ahead and stamped and die cut the sentiment in Fresh Freesia, and I'm actually going to take my Stampin' Up my Seal Plus, and I'm just going to attach a little bit over there, assembling my flowers and leaves as I want them all together, and I'm just going to push them down onto the Stampin' Seal. Now what you can do for those little bits that are sticking up is just use a glue dot and picking that up with take your pick tool. All I did was I just went under the leaf because the vellum is translucent. So you don't want to be sticking anything there that will shine through, because you will lose the effect of your pretty card. And I think that's enough for that one. I'm more than happy just to leave that as it is. And the last thing I just want to do is apply some dimensionals on the back of my sentiment. As I say, this is a super quick card to whip up if you need one in an emergency. Perhaps you're going to a dinner party and you just want to give the hostess a thank you, or you just want to make. So I'm just looking, I actually want to take this over the edge there again, and I'm going to then just apply some bling to make it look pretty. I'm just using my rhinestone basic gems, and of course you can color those as well, as I have shown you in a previous video. So we'll pop those down like so. Wonderful. And there you have a very quick card using your right markers in two different ways. So let me show you how else I've played with that. So that's the Fresh Freesia background. This one is my sample, which is the Moody Mauve background. And I had the Misty Moonlight and I had the Fresh Freesia there. And then my last sample is showing with the Misty Moonlight background, Misty Moonlight backing, and then the Moody Mauve and the Fresh Freesia. So aren't those really cute? And you can make so many easy cards using this very simple technique and using your right markers to create something really beautiful. So that was just me popping in very quickly today And I just wanted to inspire you to not just think that you always have to use your right markers when you're working with vellum. You can actually get away using them, using your right markers, and rather having and not needing to use your alcohol blending pens. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, thank you so much for crafting with me, and I hope to see you back in my craft room next week. And remember, until we meet again, to step, eat, sleep, repeat.